we're going to be in problems, man. We're going to have problems. We're going to have problems. The Household Foundation only could do so much. It's going to take you brothers and you brothers and you brothers to tell these shorties, pull your pants up on your ass. To tell these shorties, you know you keep standing out here, you're going to jail. To tell these shorties, if you keep doing what you're doing, eventually you're going to die. Now don't get me wrong, anybody can die. Anybody can die by anything. But why rush your life? We have to let these shorties know that you do not have to rush your life. You don't have to rush your life. I'm going to try to bring a few people in to talk about this, to try to get some more aspect earlier. You don't have to. Anybody tell you that you have to go to jail, they wrong.
What's up, bro?
What's going on? You chilling?
Yeah. Just got in for work.
For real?
Yeah.
I ain't doing nothing here, just talking to the people for a minute, you know what I mean, as far as other things we can do to try to help these shorties out. To try to we got to break the generational curse just to try to, you know, it's like people always think that things can never change, or they think that it will always be like this forever. And I'm here to tell people that's not true. I'm here to tell people that if we get enough brothers together to speak to these shorties, to talk to these shorties, you know, like I was just telling them, once the House of Hope open back up, once we get our building back open, we're going to be so cold-blooded and so deep with it, where we're going to teach them how to be men. Pull your pants up on your ass. This is how you fill out a resume. This is how you get a job. This is how you get out the streets. This is what you do. This is how you get away from your ops. This is how you get away from your enemies. Even if we have to relocate them and send them to another state. If we got to send them out of town. That's what the House of Hope going to be, to let young ladies know you're not a bitch. You're not a whore. I don't care if you was molested. You don't have to be fast. I don't care if you got your advantage or somebody raped you. You don't have to be a whore in these streets. We're going to show these girls that you don't have to be this. We're going to show these young men that just because your father went to jail don't mean you got to go to the joint. Just because your brother got killed in the streets, you got to ride for him. You got to retaliate for him. We're going to show them. So we're going to have everything that these other programs supposed to have. The Household Foundation is going to have that, whether it's from grant, city, state, or private funding. We're going to bust it open and show them that we're not going to sit back and just accept the narrative that blacks will always kill blacks, or our black men is going to come and die. It's not going to happen. So by you being, you know, one of my directors, being on the team, being in the board, you know, playing a vital part in the House of Hope, what's some of the ideas you think that the people in the street, the mothers, the fathers, whoever, advice they can put out there to help these shorties, or even these grown-ups doing the dumb stuff they doing? What's some advice that you can give?
It's just showing up, bro. Once you show up, you show them that you for real about it. It's easy to give a speech and don't come back for 2 weeks. It's easy to say, man, I got you right now. And when it get hectic, you don't show up. You got to show up every other day or every day if it takes that. They need to see you. When people see you, then they understand and believe what you say. Out of sight, out of mind, that's something for real.
It's real.
Politicians do it all the time. Tell you something and you can't catch them.
Yeah.
So, man, they see that. They see that with family members. Family members tell them, man, I got you. When graduation comes, they don't see them. Man, you know what I'm saying? They need help with homework. I'm going to say, I'll be over here tomorrow. Don't come around. Bruh, it's about showing up. You know, you put it out when people listen. Yeah, listen. But you got to give them something worth listening to.
Yeah.
And when you give them something to listen to, you got to give them something to believe in.
Exactly.
They believe in themselves because they had to go through what they went through and do it.
Right.
But if you show up, they'll believe in you. But if you don't show up and you always talking, they hear that from their mama. Their mama say, man, I got you. I'm going to take care of this. Then she say a bill came up. You think I believe what you say now? No. The bill is real, but she just thought she was going to be able to maneuver around it.
Mm-hmm.
But in the kid mind, he ain't trying to hear none of that. Either you going to do it or you ain't. And if he do it on his own, he don't believe in nobody but himself. The reason why kids and everybody believe in you, you show up. You show up. They hit your phone and you show up. I know what that's like, bro. I know what that's like. I used to show up on blocks where they hang out at just to see their face because they didn't believe I come there. And you do it every day. So, man, people talking about shorties won't listen and they won't. They will. You got to give them something to believe in, and you got to give them something to know that's real.
Exactly.
I can tell you all day, the sky green, and you see it's blue.
Right.
Nigga, it's lying. I ain't trying to hear none of that.
None of that.
But when you prove to me it is what it is, and you show up,
right.
When it's see, it's easy to show up when it's good. Show up when it's raining.
Exactly.
Show up when it's a storm.
Exactly.
Show up when it hurt. Even though they don't want to listen, when the motherfuckers show up, they change, G. You seen that.
Hey, because guess who's showing up in their lives? That big OG that's sending them off, he's showing up every day. The one that's putting them packs in his hand, showing up every day. The one that's telling you that real steal and kill, showing up every day. The one when he say, I'm hungry, and daddy say, I ain't got it. You got that OG out there that's sending them off, buying them food. When he say, mommy, can you give me a pair of shoes? And she say, baby, I got to pay the rent. And he go out there, and the guy that's out there sending them off say, I got you, shorty, I'll buy you a pair of shoes. They the ones showing up in our kids' lives. And that's the problem. As long as kids think that it's cool, as long as we got these supposed to be OGs, big brothers, big homies, whatever you want to call it, as long as we got them thinking that it's cool to drill, steal, carry that thing all day, we got the big homies telling them, keep it on you. Keep it on you at all times. But the big homies ain't telling them that, you know, by keeping it on you, you might go to jail. Or you might go to the police. Or you know when you go to jail, your daughter ain't gonna get took care of. They don't tell them that. They just tell them, keep it on you. They tell them, man, Joe, if something happens to your guy, you gotta handle your business. Man, Joe, somebody do something on your guys, it's your job to slide. That's what they tell them. But they don't tell them that, you know, when you slide, you might need a lawyer. They don't tell them that, I hope you got 15 to 20,000 saved up when you slide, because there's a good chance you might get caught. They don't tell them that. So far as showing up, you gotta show up, because when we don't show up, it's somebody out on them blocks that's gonna show up. I went through it. People showed up the wrong way.
That's it, baby.
Everybody showed up for me in the wrong way. You know what I mean?
Right.
Think about it. The devil will always feed you. The devil gonna keep you fed. The devil gonna keep you full. The devil gonna do everything they can to lock you in. So they're gonna always show up. And anytime that shorty's saying, well, he put money in my pocket every day, and you ain't even feeding him, he's saying, wait a minute. You're talking all this positive stuff, all this get off the street, all this, but I'm hungry, and you can't buy me a sandwich. You talking all this, leave the drugs alone, put down the drugs, put down the gun, stop robbing and killing. But my mom in the house starving. My mom in the house starving. My little sister need insulin, and you can't do nothing. But he know he can go to the big homie on the block, the one that's gonna send him off and say, can you help my little sister with insulin? The devil gonna do it quick. Can you put some food in my house? Yeah. Here go the food, and here go a bag of bangers and a bag of drugs too. You put this under the bed and take the money to get to your mama. The devil will always show up. But that's why we need more brothers, more organizations to show up. We need more people that's getting all this funding to do the right